So you want to start a business and you've got a really great idea, but you just don't know what to call it. Well, I'm hoping that this video might help you. So I know all too well how hard it is to pick the perfect brand name for your business. Trust me, it took a long time coming up with Wild Wanderers. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Serena and my husband and I are about to start and set up our own glamping business from scratch. We've got no experience, no knowledge, and it should be fun. So if you're interested in starting up a business, in particular a glamping business, and want to see what is involved, then hit the subscribe button and why not follow our journey. So the reason I'm making this video is because how long it took us to think of our name Wild Wanderers, and I thought other people might also be having the same issues about trying to find a name for their business. Obviously the most important thing for us is to have positive feedback so that we are portraying the right message with our name. But where did we start and where should you? So I've had a look at the different categories of names that there are and how the millions of other companies out there have chosen theirs. So if we look at the categories of names, the first one we've got is where people use their own names. So we could be thinking about Disney or Burberry or Ford and even Ben & Jerry's. So using your own name is really great if you've got something which is really strong and something which you believe is really unique. The next category is a descriptive brand name. So if we think of, I think there's Home Depot in America or Toys R Us in the UK, or there was Toys R Us in the UK, and they say exactly what they are on the tin. So when you say the name, you know what it is that they do. Then you've got acronyms. So think of BP, KFC, and BMW, and they are basically descriptive names but in the acronym form. Then you've got the real names taken from the dictionary. These are great if the name explains the benefit to the consumer. So think of names such as Uber, which they've used to show that their product is amazing. There's a makeup company in the UK called Revolution. I don't know whether they're worldwide or not, but that is obviously clearly a name which has come out of the dictionary. Then you've got two names which are real words, which are taken from the dictionary and placed together. So in this instance, you could think of something like Facebook or Ray-Ban. We have the invented names, whereby people have taken names which we know and changed the letters around or substituted particular letters for other letters. So examples of this could be Kleenex or Pinterest. So obviously we've got the word pin and interest, and they've been amalgamated. So another category is associative names. So if we think of something like Amazon, for instance, they've taken the name Amazon, which is obviously the largest river in South America, and that denotes that they are the largest online goods supplier. And then finally, you've got your abstract names, which are a bunch of letters which are put together to form a new word, such as Rolex. Luckily for Rolex, they've got such a big brand now that when people say the name, they instantly think of watches. So those are the different categories that people can choose from when they're looking at their brand name. So with most brand names, it all starts with a big idea, and it certainly did for us. Obviously, we're looking to start a glamping site where there's going to be a lot of outdoors activities, and Wild Wanderers, we believe, just fits it perfectly. So when you're thinking about your brand name, it's always really important to think about whether it fits your big idea, whether it's meaningful, and whether it fits your personality. So we believe that Wild Wanderers, for us, does invoke a certain emotion, and we believe that it is memorable. We believe that it is also unique enough, and it fits with our brand. And it clearly identifies and communicates our big idea with our consumer, who will be our guest. So another thing to think about is, can you spell your name? Can you search your name? Can you find your name? Has it been used before? Does it describe your brand? And will people remember it? Thinking about Wild Wanderers to us, we break down the name Wild Wanderers into the name Wild, which has connotations with nature, which can mean natural environment. And in the person sense, the name Wild makes you think of someone who is unrestrained, who is fun and full of excitement, and who doesn't like boundaries or restrictions in any way. And then we take wanderer and we think of a traveller or an explorer, or someone who isn't deep-rooted, somebody who goes out there and does the fun things and the excitement and who enjoys being free, somebody who doesn't like to be constrained. And the two words for us go together so well and make the perfect brand for our glamping site. We want to create an amazing adventure place for our guests to come to. So in the day, to explore and to roam. And in the imagery sense, we want people to think of open fires and bushcraft and foraging and exploring the local area. And when the light fades, there's somewhere warm and cozy to go to, a place where they can relax, where they can toast marshmallows, somewhere where people can go throw logs into a stove and light a barbecue, where they can jump into a hot tub to soak away the day. So I hope this video has given you an idea of where we got the name Wild Wanderers, and has also given you an idea of how you can think of a name for your business. We hope our name lives up to expectations of our guests. And also let me know in the comments whether you have got any brand names that you're considering for your business. Bye for now.